This is a human rights issue.
I am Stephon Clark. I am Stephon Clark. I am Stephon Clark. Louder. Stephon Clark. Stephon Clark. Stephon Clark.
Can y'all say his name?
Stephon Clark.
One more time.
Stephon Clark.
For my people, Stephon Clark.
Stephon Clark.
To Stephon Clark.
Stephon Clark.
To Stephon Clark.
Do you guys love Stephon Clark? By the end of this, you're going to be singing his name.
Stephon Clark was a 22-year-old black man, son, father, citizen, and so much more, whose life has been taken by the Sacramento Police Department way too soon.
20 searing lethal bullets of death fired by 2 masqueraders snatching a breath out of an unarmed body wearing black skin.
That could have been my kid.
You might have shot the wrong boy.
Me, the Clark family, as we don't want that video to be aired, and the family does not want to see it, media. The video of the aerial, the shooting, the gunshots, all that, please, media, cut it out. We can't even watch freaking TV.
The video didn't look right. I agree with them.
The reason the videos don't look right because you're not right.
Why wasn't non-lethal force used? Why did they turn up audio? That should be a fireable offense.
Maybe make sure somebody has a gun before you shoot. I'm sure you'd like to be that way. And if you make a mistake like that, you gotta be fired. I mean, at the very least, you just gotta be.
It's just like for me, if I kill someone, I'm doing time. Well, the 2 officers that killed my best friend should be terminated and fired.
Fire cops who murder.
When Sacramento protects officers who irreparably breach community trust by dehumanizing the lives of those they're meant to protect, specifically black men, there must be consequences that minimally include termination.
The message you are sending by not calling for termination is that black lives don't matter.
Not only the officers, but those who officers were in the helicopter should be held completely responsible.
Yes.
I think some responsibility is with political leaders.
All you motherfuckers should be held accountable. Mr. Clark. Y'all should be held accountable for the death of Stephon Clark. And I'll beg you all, forget him and let his name go down in vain. Remember his name.
Power to my people. Power to my people. Power to my people. We are tired of being oppressed. Like, we are just tired. The excess of police authority is ridiculous. Our people, we tired. We are so tired for all your sufferances and your pains and all of these hypocrisies and everything you put on us of black.
And I'm tired. I'm tired.
We are tired of seeing dog and pony show.
All I see every day on TV, every time you turn around, is a police officer cutting a black man down on the street. Why? What's the reason why? Because we black?
Something is wrong with the training. Something is embedded in the social and emotional DNA of these officers that causes them to subjugate their training to their own fears and to their own so-called implicit bias. And by the way, implicit bias is a cute little word to cover up the word racism.
Look at racism, not policies, not procedures, because underneath them, the toxin is racism.
Systemic anti-blackness is not only a police problem, but a problem within the entire justice system.
Lady Justice is peaking and the scales have been tipped in the favor of privilege with a white color, making the creed of justice a script that is flipped and shaken and torn and ripped all to pieces. An absent moral code for the empress wears no clothes. Nudity exposed of a white supremacist nation.
Cops are going to kill us. Why? Officers out here are put on the duty to protect us, but not to kill us. That's the reason why they're wearing that uniform.
It's not the community's fault that the police kill us, just like it's not black people's fault that white folks are racist. It's not black people's responsibility to fix racism.
Much of what you heard from the community was the feeling of over-policing. Too much of that in our neighborhood has occurred.
I haven't seen any reforms aside from give us more money that would actually prevent prevent another person from being shot by the Sacramento police.
I expect our city to also look at the other side of our challenges, and it has to be what happens in our communities where we feel like we're being over-policed.
The community says we are over-policed, and your response is more cops!
With members of the society feel colonized by the police forces that occupy their neighborhood.
We will be liberating from a systematic system that was established to commit racial genocide against people of color.
Why black men have to always, be dying because of the cops want to kill us? Why?
The cardinal catalyst
Professor,
that moved the needle
comments.
from civil disobedience to civil unrest was the brutality and the brutality visited upon the heads of black people and brown people by the police.
What's wrong with society today? What's wrong with American politics?
You're in a unique position. Either A, you have the position to avert the conflagration that has swept across other cities, like Ferguson, like Watts, like Newark, New Jersey.
Professor, we need your
or if you don't indict, I fear what may happen.
I don't know what's going to happen. Nobody's going to be happy.
If this council doesn't take into consideration what must be done, I fear what may happen.
This does not need complex solutions. Stop killing folks. Stop killing black folks. Just stop.
So start loving everyone and love Stephon Clark. Look at how you're looking at me like, whatever, man, I can't wait for you to finish.
Look at all the people in this room, my man, who come here every fucking week. Y'all don't do shit for us!
You guys just sit up there and you guys staring at us like you just don't care about what we had to say. You just want us to say what we had to say and leave.
You're welcome back next week.
No, I've said enough.
Miss Jimenez?